Welcome back to Sunday League Football. It's 2018, but before we really get started with this year, we're going to look back at 2017. We asked you guys to let us know some of your favourite moments via the socials. There they are, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and a little bit of Snapchat as well. You replied, and just like every year, we compiled a top 10. We have a look at it? I think we should. And in at number 10, it's our sponsor, Kit Locker. Now, sponsorship on YouTube can be deemed as a bit of a negative thing. Selling out is the phrase you might see a lot when a YouTuber hooks up with a brand. And admittedly, previously to Kit Locker, a lot of brands approached us about sponsoring the team, but there were plenty of conditions which meant the content would have changed a hell of a lot, and I weren't up for that. In Kit Locker though, they just told us to crack on. Originally they were just going to make the kits, but then sponsorship just made sense. They're the guys that cater for grassroots football, we're the guys that play grassroots football. It was a perfect fit. This year we've got a couple of projects lined up, so do look out for them, and if you do want to grab yourself a kit, of course it's palmersfc.co.uk. Number 9. This popped up a couple of times. It's the La Sala tournament that we entered. They simply asked us to come down, promote the tournament, and film our progress, and I don't think they expected us to get as far as we did. We had a mixture of the first team and reserve team go down, and they absolutely smashed it. Go and check out the video, because there was some decent goals in that. Looking for the 1-2 as he back heels it. It comes off the number 9, hits it on the volley, and from distance it goes into the back of the net. Great goal from Connor, but nothing he does these days surprises me. That's 3-0 to Palmers FC. Number 8, the youth teams. Yeah, we had a decent core for each age group, but we just wasn't able to get the rest in to create all of the teams that we wanted to create. So unfortunately that didn't go as planned, but we did manage to get one team involved, an under 14s girls side, who are absolutely smashing it right now. Now I'll leave a link to Haneeka's channel. She's one of the players for the team, and she's been creating little videos around their experience so far, and here's hoping they can bring home some silverware in their first ever season. In at number 7, we got a lot of comments for Andrew. Of course, it's the man behind the camera. We don't see him too often, and there was one point where we didn't see him at all. A man of mystery, let's say, but over time, he's become a real feature in the videos. A lot of you guys enjoy his comments, and there's not really one defining moment with Andrew. He's just always around. And now it's put through for Lewis, who's in a running race here as he makes his way into the box.
Like it. Look at that. Dance. Do something.
Josh wins it, but he's gone down on his ankle there. That's painful.
Captain Crunch.
And as he cuts back,
nuts.
Oh!
Andrew's impressed. Hope you are too, as Connor puts this ball to the back post for Lewis.
Hey!
Tell you what, Andrew's having a great time today as the goal kick's taken. Gets beyond Graham and Dan, makes his way into the box here.
He's going to give that. No! Stone wall penalty, that. Ref, I'll give you that 20 quid later.
In at number 6, just creeping in as well, because this was early January. We made the best of a bad situation. Our opponents failed to turn up to a game. Plenty of people came down to watch us, so we got them involved with the game. This one was with the viewers. Unfortunately, our opponents haven't got enough players to field a team, which means this one is postponed. Normally, the league will then take the result and then award us the 3 points. It's called a 0-0 win. So with an empty pitch, a number of players on show today, and unfortunately, a few people coming down to watch the game, we thought, let's wrap everyone together and get a game on. Up to Jack, couple of little step overs here from the goalkeeper, takes it beyond Nosey here, and wait for this.
Unreal.
Got some new recruits. You've got Louis in the black and grey there, and Ollie with the number 8 on his back. And here comes Ollie straight away with his first touch of the game, bombing forward, but ruthless as ever. Nick takes the ball off him, and that attack is well and truly over. Looking to get past Wayne, but it's great defending from Wayne there to send him into that corner. Looks like he's going to get stuck. But look at that commitment from Dad, making his way into the box as it's put in towards Wazza. He gets it beyond Northie. It falls to Dad. What a fantastic moment for Dad. Started the move originally, finished it as well. He has his first goal for Palmers FC on his debut. Not wearing orange though, so it could be classed as an own goal. We're making these rules up as we go along, but it is 3-2 to the Oranges. Okay, in at number 5, not exactly a specific moment, more of a movement. But again, it came up plenty of times, so we're going to include it. And it's the reason you don't have to just hang around for Sunday and Monday's videos. You're now spoilt with Wednesday and Thursday with the reserves. Plenty of people falling in love with these guys, and I guess I can see why. Beautiful stuff, and long may it continue. Coming in at number 4 and leads on nicely from our reserves in number 5, Specifically, we've got Frank, first team player last year, moved across to the reserves, and what happens in pre-season when you haven't got enough players? Of course, you stick your goalkeeper out on pitch, but you don't expect him to go and get a hat-trick, do you? There you go. As you can see, both teams are ready for this one. Frank there in the number 18 shirt of Gonzo, who's injured at the moment, and I think it fits in perfectly. Should we do this? Let's do this. Here's Liam now playing it out to this near side. Don't catch who it is, but he's played first time inside to Perry. He then plays it up the line, and it must have been Hassan who continued his run as he puts it into the box. Oh wow, an absolute gift from one keeper to another. If this is the way things are going to go, we're going to have to get Lee from the first team and Sean out on pitch at some point, see if they can grab some goals. It's not long after we've got possession back as Liam puts it over the top towards Too Good. He then gets it under control and puts it over once more to Frank. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Frank's back on the field and he's just got his second goal of the game. Sam picks the ball up back on this near side. He sticks the ball across the box. He's headed away by the defender. Down to Perry, who gets it under control. Goes beyond the first man. Challenge comes in from the number 4, but he turns back away. Hits it with the left, but that's a good save from the keeper there. And that's put out for the corner. No, it's not. It's kept in by Wazza, who loops it up. Go on, Frank! Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, there's only a handful of people that have got a hat-trick for Palmers FC, but Frank, our goalkeeper, is now one of them. Loving that, Frank, and the unorganisation continues as we head into number 3 now. Similar situation, not enough players, not enough shirts as well, and we have to force an injured player in, Tomo, who's previously on crutches, to play. Welcome back to Sunday League football. Today, another league game, and we're up against United Ockenden. Now, if you checked out Sunday League Extra, you would know that numbers are pretty thin. So much so that we're playing our number 1 goalkeeper up front. Oh, mate, it's not that funny. It's just unfortunate. Oh, you mean this? Yeah. No, this is funny. This is Tomo putting his crutches down to start this game. Oh, yeah, and he's also wearing an age 7 to 9-year-old boy's kit. Listen, it's desperate times, people. I think you're going to enjoy this one. You know, we've got Sam in the middle, cutting it back and playing it inside to Tomo. First real touch of the game for him, and it's 100% pass completion rate. He is definitely going in the man of the match vote. It's a miracle. We've managed to get an injured Nosey over, and he's going to be replacing an injured Tomo. Nosey in slightly better condition than Tomo, and his shirt fits him too. In at number 2, the best Sunday League football video yet, according to many of you. And we still haven't answered the question, who is the 5th best player? We've actually just worked out that we're playing against 10 men. This lad in the blue tops just turned up. I think he's going to make his way on in a minute. Meanwhile, back on the field, we're stringing some nice passes together. It's Dan to Kieran, up to Connor. He then plays it once more to Lewis, who takes a touch, spots the run of Lee here. He makes his way into the box, puts it across for Asa.
Boom!
Yeah. So I guess you could say we've taken advantage of the extra man before the 11th comes on. Claims for offside here. Asa struck that past the keeper to make it 1-0. Unfortunately, it's hard for us to see from this angle. Ref from behind hasn't got a good angle either. But surely the lino saw it. Oh, wait, no. They don't have a lino. But even then, their gaffer's having a go at the ref.
Don't tell me to shut up, I'm asking you a question.
Whoa!
He wasn't asking me a question. What? Is that not offside? That's not a question, huh?
Get a lino.
Pick the flag up then, son, eh? Don't be clever.
It's not clever, it's getting the flag, isn't it?
Common sense. Does it look like we've got a fucking lino?
Just winding back. Looks like they've got 3 guys there. Only takes 1 to do the line.
Yeah, there's 3 of you there.
Shut the fuck up.
To me, it sounds like the gaffer's on his period, but there is only 2 men available now. As you can see, white t-shirt has just walked onto the field. No, he's not out of place. He's not taking a wrong turn. He just hasn't got a yellow top. Welcome back to Sunday League football. That's become quite obvious every time we go forward now. They're shouting for the offside. And unfortunately for them, they've decided to not use a linesman. So really, it's their own fault. Conversation goes around in circles until eventually Sliders here decides to pick the flag up.
Can you run the line in sliders? This is going to be interesting.
A valid question from Pro Lino Troy.
I really wouldn't wind me up. I'm not in the fucking mood for it.
Then go over there. And if you don't want to listen to us, then go over there. No one's asked you to stand here.
I tell you what, period Pete's a strange one. I don't think he's all there. As Tommy goes through white shirt quite late, that's going to be a free kick. So it's been a half decent period for our opponents. They're attacking, but not really getting any chances on goal. The number 7 that's being held up by Elliot here. Dan gets back to help. Doesn't manage to get the ball quite off of him as it's played into white t-shirt. Goes beyond Luke. Then Nosey, because it's clear he's won his team a free kick.
Sign him up.
Is our 5th best player?
I'm struggling to record this voiceover purely because period Pete's got me in stitches.
He's your best player at the minute.
In our squad, he's our 5th best player, probably.
He's so certain. He's so certain about him being the 5th best player. He's definitely not the best. He's not one of the best. He's the 5th best. And it got me thinking, who is the 5th best player in our team? It's really hard. I mean, what makes you the best player? The one who scores the goals? Is it the one that keeps the clean sheets? Is it the one that creates the goals? I don't know. So with that in mind, in the comments below, let us know your 5th best player. Anyway, the 5th best player stands over this one, but in fact, it's the number 8 that's going to take it. Don't know where he ranks. Must be above him. But his shot comes off at the back of the number 7 and out for a goal kick. So as the players come in for half-time period, Pete's telling us that we need to bear something in mind.
See me in our lino. Both played in the main conference.
Yeah, but you're not there though. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You're not there. You're Sunday League. Now. That's what
No,
we're saying.
A lot
Sunday
of the
League
pictures in
football.
the main conference. And we're missing both of us. Just think about that.
I won the World Cup on FIFA.
Okay, so interestingly enough, all the players that aren't playing for this team today all played in the main conference, which was a few years ago. That's now the National League. And Tony, well, he won the World Cup on FIFA. Now, if you think that was entertaining, you should actually get yourself onto the sideline. That's even more entertaining. It's a good laugh. Talking of entertaining, we find ourselves at the #1 top moment of 2017. Now, let's be honest, we didn't win anything. Otherwise, this would be top. But this one was suggested by hundreds of you, and it comes from the same game where Tomo was wearing the type top. As I already mentioned, the team was full of injuries. We were 1-0 up until this point. It's on towards the number 12 here. Lovely little cutback to get past Nosey. He then fires it across the box. Frank's made a hash of this. It's gone through his legs, and number 10's there to hit it into the back of the net. And oh my God, what an absolute gift to our opponents. Following the penalty, it's just been downhill after that. 2 injuries, and now conceding that as well. That's tough to take. Kev's days are done, and he can't put too much weight on that knee. And what a hero Wazza's coming onto the pitch. He's got a dodgy hamstring. And like the majority of the boys today, he's going to play through the pain. And so we kick off. It's been a cagey few minutes. We're already damaged as it is. Do we just play for the draw, or do we try and go out for a win? Well, we're going to start things off with Liam missing this ball here into the path of 10, who shoots over the bar. There's another warning sign that we could be going on to lose this game. More pressure from our opponents now as the ball's stuck over the top towards that number 10 who gets it down. He goes beyond Shane here as well as he makes his way towards the edge of the box, puts it in, but Dan blocks that. That's out for a corner. Corner's fizzed into the box here, but luckily for us that goes out for the goal kick. They continue that pressure as number 6 plays it forward to the number 16 who looks for the number 23, but that's blocked by Dan. And now we've got possession back for the first time in a long time in this game. Here's Wazza now. One of his first touches of the ball. He gives it to Sam. Sam now with a little bit of space to play it back into Wazza here, who's got the number 2 on him. He takes him on. Sam's on the overlap as he gets it back from Wazza, makes his way towards the edge of the box, sticks it in there. He's headed away by the number 3, and that ball rolls out to the edge where Scottish is. It's a bad touch, but he still managed to get the ball in there. Sam is coming around the back of number 2 there as he sticks it up towards the back post. Jack's there. Number 16 gets ahead of him, and that's a corner. And so we need a good delivery from Too Good here. Question is, can he deliver?
Yeah! He's done it! Come in! Come in!
Are you kidding me? You've still got 10 minutes left. For God's sake, Jack, you could have done it in the last minute at least. And just like that, that is the top 10 moments of 2017. Here's hoping we can exceed that in 2018. Massive thank you to all of you for your support. The rest of this season is yet to come, but until then, don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and feel free to go down memory lane and check out some of the top 10s from previous years. See ya.